Welcome to Creamer Media's Resources Watch, a weekly video roundup of the events and people making and shaping the news in the mining industry. This week, ARM CEO Patrice Motsepe prevaricates on the issue of mine nationalization. Northam Platinum is likely to go to market for its R3-billion Booysendal mine, and TGME gold is to go on care and maintenance. A shareholder publicly threatened to divest from African Rainbow Minerals after Executive Chairperson Patrice Motsepe prevaricated on the issue of the nationalization of South African mines and indigenization in Zimbabwe.
If the decision is nationalization, and I even went further and said socialism, if the decision amongst all our people is this is what is in the best interest of South Africa and of the people of South Africa, I'll support it.
Nationalisation is bad, you won't get money and people will get poorer. And you will follow nationalisation if it's a policy of this country. So then at least I can share in some of the money that's been made in South America and other places. So you won't get, after today, you won't get a cent of my money and my shareholders.
The 51% indigenization, it's an issue, and I think afterwards the High Commissioner may engage. Because you see, South Africa, for example, we had to take a certain route. Because if you don't in South Africa create an environment where shareholders feel we can make money, they will not invest.
JSE-listed platinum miner Northam is likely to go to the market to finance the proposed R3-billion 1,200-employee Booysendal platinum mine in Mpumalanga province.
We have done some work on exploring various funding options, but more remains to be done. In the meantime, I must reiterate that the group remains cash positive. We have an unencumbered balance sheet without any debt, and in all likelihood, we should be in a position to start the development of Booysendal from internal retentions. The project is advancing on schedule. The new order mining right has been executed. The EMP has been submitted. Mine design, metallurgical design and infrastructure layouts are complete. Geotechnical drilling on site is complete. The provision of 20 MVA from Eskom has been confirmed. Board approval of 340 million to commence the early works program has been obtained, as has the approval for the project.
If you look at the key technical parameters for the Booysendal project, the first module that we're planning run-of-mine production of 150,000 kilotons per month, which will go through a DMS plant. We'll discard 30,000 tons and upgrade the product so that we mill 120,000 tons a month at a grade of 3.4 grams per ton.
JSE-listed gold mining company Simmer & Jack Mines intends placing its already downsized Transvaal gold mining estate in Mpumalanga province on care and maintenance.
We did restructure those operations. Also, at the same time, we did Buffelsfontein. We enhanced the production profile and the margins by doing only surface operations. However, we've had abnormal rainfall, as we've all experienced in the country, and that has really impeded on our ability to be able to get the results out of those surface sources. Looking at the history of those operations, despite the fact that there's huge prospective option value for those operations, we've looked at the situation and realized strategically it isn't in our best interest to continue putting further capital expenditure into those operations. It sidetracks us. We spend disproportionate management time and resources on those operations. It only accounts for about 6% of our production. If Talakoa comes on board, it will account for probably less than 2% of our production. Although it has option value, it requires significant more capital injection. We believe that capital injection in the short term will be far better placed in terms of the northwest area consolidation. Our immediate intent is to look at how can we put it on care and maintenance to not lose that option value, and then as things unfold, we will consider our strategic intent in the medium term.
For mining news as it breaks, stay logged onto miningweekly.com and register for our free daily newsletter.